Hi, my name is Jeremy. Welcome to Dr. 40 AutoWorks. It's just a quick video. I don't have a tremendous amount of updates. It's been fairly busy here, so I haven't got much done on any of the projects. However, you saw the Hudson in the last video. Anybody who watched, and I thank you if you have. Um, I haven't done much with it yet. Still in the process of trying to decide exactly what to do with it. Of course, the first thing is going to have to be take care of the body work and the fire damage, and get it in the shop. Of course, get the shop first, but in order for that to happen, the Buick here will have to go out. Anyway, I'm going to readjust my mounts on that and see if I can get the engine to fit down further in the hole where it's supposed to be and do the mounts there. I know you can't see it very well. And as my last video showed, it's not quite where I want it to be. The mount holes don't quite line up where I need them to. So that was something will have to be done. I want that in and fitted, and so I know that's going to be where it's going to stay. And I'm going to mock up the manifolds. The truck manifolds, I think, will probably work now because I have to pull the engine so far ahead from the firewall. However, it may not be staying in there completely, but I do want that much done. So when I go to put it possibly in something else, which I really shouldn't, that work is done. So that engine actually may end up at Hudson yet. We don't really know. I'm really leaning towards putting a 250 in it because I have a really nice one. I know it's not tremendous power, but it's here. I just need a source of transmission for it. My other thought, of course, is to take the Turbo 350 off the 5.3 and possibly use that for the 250 and go back and get the rest of the parts and pieces, the Platinum and the 4060E that belongs to that 2002 engine and make the Buick all completely electronic. That's one idea. Anyway, one of the other developments is here, I'll show you here, is I had to pick up a new daily. So the old Ford here, she's needing some work. Little bits and pieces here and there. And I don't really want to take the time and stop and fix it all right now. So we're going to put her down below in the pit with the other projects for the time being. And we have since picked up another one. And I'm not really a Ford guy, but price was right. Needs a little bit of work. Not quite as bad as the other one. Fully loaded. All kinds of buttons and doodads and switches in there. I think it does everything except for land the space shuttle. Only 191,000 on this one, which is good. Rockers have already been done. Needs a bit of work done on the door there. The gentleman I bought the truck from told me he hit a deer, and they reskinned it in the body shop, or so they said, and it didn't last. However, we'll get that looked after. A little bit of bubbling back here. A couple spots on the tailgate, and that's pretty well the worst of it. Four-wheel drive does work. This is the better side. This is the side I took the picture of to send to my wife, of course. She's a full 6-passenger, which I need for me and my wife and kids, which would be great. Which is the old black girl there. She just didn't have much room. Made a regular cab. However, we're not going to get rid of it. We're going to keep it around, as I said. Nice chrome bumper on it. This truck spent some time out west. It hasn't been an island truck all its life. For us, it'll look like a block of cheese now. It'll be so full of holes. And then the best part, is the 5-liter Coyote. runs like a dream. A little bit of a manifold tick there, but not too bad. Common for Fords, common for everything, I guess. Chevy, Dodge, and Fords all seem to have manifold issues that we figured out anyway. I guess it's a combination of the cast iron manifold and aluminum head. You can have an opinion if you mention me. Anyway, that is perhaps our most recent development. I did actually have a deal going on a Dodge truck and decided I was going to take it, but the poor gentleman that had it was so busy we just couldn't reconnect. So unfortunately, I had to renege on my deal or go back on my deal and pick up something else. So that'll do duty for a while. Even the chickens like it. What? You sure? No. She said it's junk. So down here in the van is a nice little 250 that I think I'm going to use. Had a two-barrel carb one. I don't see it. I must have taken it off. I did remember taking it off, but I think I did. It ran like a dream when I got it. I think that'll be fine in the Hudson. And there's a 4L60E over there we're going to put in the Buick, I believe. And as well, you can see I have a nice set of seats out of a Taurus here for the Hudson. And that is the plan so far. So if anybody out there has a Turbo 350 they want to sell, or a 700 R4, or even a little 200 metric transmission, that'd be fantastic. Put on the back of this fella. Let me know. To give an update on this, as I was talking about earlier, these mounts down here have to be let go and slid back to the next set of holes, so they have to move back about an inch, inch and a half. I'd say just an inch really, and that will in effect move the back of the engine a little further away from the firewall, which is something I did touch on one of my videos already, but that's something I do need to do. As you can see over there, it's pretty well crushed in the heater hose against the head back there, so that'll pull the engine out, and I think that will in effect let me put on my truck manifolds, because I'm told they pretty near touch the firewall when you have the engine back as far as you can get it. And another issue, we have yet to figure out on the old engine here that I took out, is the power steering pump. I never gave any thought to putting that on before I put the engine in, so that's one more thing we're going to attempt to mock up and figure out. Is I'd like that power steering in the car, so I'm going to pull that bracket assembly off, put it on the engine that's sitting in the Buick right now. We'll let the mounts go, as I said, move them back. Hopefully moving them back will get the engine away from the firewall. Again, there's the heater hose there that's being crushed, and with any luck, I'll be able to drop the engine down to the transmission down to the hole across them where it's supposed to be. I don't know. I might end up elongating that a little bit yet too. We're not really sure. And once that's all in, that is all the hard part of the fitment of getting this LS in here. And as I said, I'm not 100% set on whether or not this will find its way into the Hudson, which was kind of an unplanned event. I saw the Hudson and wanted it, of course, but anyway, I wasn't really sure what was going to happen with it, and I'm still not. However, it's here. we'll figure something out, I guess. Right now, I want to put a little more time into this because, as I said, if I do take it out of here, and I will have to when the Hudson goes in, something's got to go in Hudson. But the Hudson, it won't be coming back out till it's done. And don't like putting anything on hold, but if we do put the old Buick on hold, it'll just allow me to plan to build a little better, end up with a little bit nicer car in the end, I hope. Like I said, now that my daughter has not too much interest in it anymore, it could be a little more what I like. So that's a help. On a side note, my daughter has the signs ready to go up in the chicken coop. We like to pretend we're a big conglomerate here and name everything, so we call our chicken operation Mother Cluckers, but really and truly it's just for myself and my friends for some eggs. It's nothing really big, and as you can see, my daughter's quite talented, and we'll be putting them up in the side of the coop soon. All right, so that's going to be it for this week. As I said, not a whole lot of progress on anything. We've been pretty busy around here, and I had to spend a few days trying to find something better to drive. That's taken some time trying to track something down, and hopefully that'll fare out well. And next couple of nights, I should be back in here, back on the Buick. And I want to say thank you to everybody for watching. Please like and subscribe. And I want to give a shout out to my little neighbor, Jacob, there. Thank you very much for watching, Jacob. I really appreciate it. And someday we'll get you over here with me. Get you pulling some wrenches. Have a good evening.